Hello everybody, and in today's video we'll be going over what's in the Mercedes-Benz truck pack and running a few tests with all the equipment. So without further ado, let's go right into it. So, we're going to do these first two implements first. So, let's head over to the pack. First we have the MB Track 700-900. which has a range from 65 to 85 horsepower with different wheel configurations, narrows and wides on certain other brands. You can add a 3-point and a standard attachment. You also add the Iceria Compact Pro Compact on all the farm equipment, including the Unimogs. And this also has a forestry configuration which we will go out and test. So we have the forestry truck ready to go. Amazing engine sounds. You can hear everything. Got a very nice rumble to it. I think a decent travel speed for this small. So here we are approaching the farm where we're going to be doing a logging test. So fill up with your. It's got a really nice idle sound. To be fair, I've not done much with it, but everything sounds really good with it. As far as let's just get a chainsaw. We're just going to cut down this tree here. Right, so now we've got a fallen tree. Now, obviously then, this small of an MB track won't be able to lift it, so let's go up to the top and cut off a small section. Now we've got a section trimmed off. Let's head over to this MB track, to the forestry machine. Now I've not really used this loader yet. I haven't used much of the pack. I haven't really had as much time as I would like to have using it, but so this would be difficult one then. Now get that one moved out of the way. I think this is actually more for dragging, not for loading. So, I assume maybe you can probably use it for attachment a little bit. So let's tab back to the store and go over our next piece of equipment. This log trailer is not included in the pack, this is a base game and I just bought it for the test. Same with almost all the implements except the hook lift trailers over there. So next up we have the MB Track 1100. This has basically the same thing, 100 to 110 horsepower range for 53,000. Looks like a good tractor. It's basically just a step up from the lower tractor. Pull away from this one. A lot more powerful. Tractor also has another implement on the front of it. This bar, I think it's just to push around bales. I haven't looked into it. Cost 100, it's basically just a weight. 250 kg for 500 bits. Not too sure on what it does, I think it's just a pusher. Not too much happening with that, so let's just head over to the farm again. Park it up. I think once you get the hang of this loader, it should be a lot easier to load loads up. I'm not going to attempt it, because it won't go too well. Actually, we could attempt it, I'm not going to do it. Also the forestry truck also has a winch on it. I'm not too sure about the 8 ton on the winch, so it should be able to pull that bit perfectly fine, and this bit perfectly fine. So by the looks of it, the forestry arm doesn't have too much lift on it. That's it maxed down on range. So there we go, we've loaded that up perfectly fine. Let's test out the winches. And yes, there's 2 winches on this NB track. Get the left one. Get the right one. Connect it to this. We pull drag it. Now, let's bring the trees in. So, let's see, nothing works, push it back. Works really good. Now, head back to the store. We have the MB Track 1500, well, the 1100 1500, which only has 5,000 price increase and 40 horsepower. Same things, except you can get the backloader attachment on it. We'll see that on the other MB Track. And this MB Track has got the backloader attachment on it. Similar specs at the end of the day. Got 125 to 180 horsepower. It's the biggest one of the range. Looks really... it's a bit more chunky than the other ones, but not bad at all. Backloader, I should, in theory, be able to reverse up to this backloader. Okay. There we are. And then if I... and got backloader. So, now we're going to do some mowing in the Unimogs. So for the Unimogs we have the older Unimog, which is the 1800-2400 Unimog U, which has 180 to 240 horsepower, holds anything in its platform, which has a 2000 litre capacity. Engine specs go as follow. So on this you need to add the back 3-point for it to be able to tow stuff and all that. Sidewalls, yes, no. Colours, quite a few. Got dark green and all that. And agriculture platform can be changed to agricultural frame. And that's the first Unimog, and the second and final Unimog of this pack has 272 horsepower to 354 horsepower. It's 37 to upgrade it fully. Well, you can get different agriculture platforms on it. Agricultural frame. This is the first platform, second platform, same capacity, just different look. Engine horsepower, 6 grand to get it up to its full horsepower, so it's not that bad. And then you have to put both the 3 points on this. Diesel tank, mudguard, front 3-point yes, sidewalls no. Now we've got the front 3-point. There should be, I think there's one for the back one. Or the back one has one built in, I'm not sure. Anyway, we have one ready to go. So let's start this up. Customize, because I forgot to put the front 3-point onto it. Makes a really good sound. 5 grand for front 3-point. Not bad at all, so let's head over and get the mowers. And if you look here, you'll see the active rear view camera. Let's connect the mower to this. I changed the look. and I can say about they can go about 60 to 80 horsepower above what they say, with a slightly reduced working speed on the cultivators. It's not too bad. So it's a bit bouncy because of just the weight, really. So if we get this running on the field. We'll see this get to work here. Right guys, we are back. I've just mowed and partly windrowed this field, but we're just waiting to quickly finish up. The Unimog has mowed this entire field, and I've windrowed part of the field with the Mercedes 1500 and a Verger. So we're just going to show off the Verger's capabilities. It is a bit difficult with the manual transmission, it does drop speed in the game pretty quickly. But if you want a big enough field, just keeping it steady as well for a while. You have the loader on at the top of the field, ready to bail. I think that's enough. So I think if we now move back to the older Unimog, it's got a John Deere baler on it. I just bought one of the first balers in the category to show the tractor, to show its power off. So here it is, off in it. It is all a bit different, just the kind of drive offset to what you see in the cab, because obviously in the tractor you're centre with the swath, but now you're a bit oil the spare wraps. Now let's head to the tractor with the back loader on and find a bale loader attachment for the front loader, well, back loader. So let's use this bale spike. Slightly weird driving this way, just with all the wheels trucks, which are I think there's an electric one, I'm not too sure. I'll have to check. But yes, that's just what I need to find out. So let's get loading. Now I don't really manually load bales as much as I used to, since on the oak ridge farm, I think it is, that I'm currently doing. You have so many bales to be able to use an auto stacker, because it would take way too long to get all the bales stacked on camera. And especially since I'm not too good at it and I don't edit those videos as much, it would take a bit longer. Got 2 bales. Let's load it back. Let's load it in the back. I don't know how well it will fit. But in theory this is what it's meant for. At the time of recording, there's a mod, there's a trailer for the mini mods, it's legal or something like that. But anyway, you can load them up, just like that. Strap them down. Got a small bale trailer. Now I think if you attached a big bale trailer behind that, it could be worth using for bale transport, or if you just have a small operation. But now let's move on to the final bit of the video. So first, let's have a look at the trucks that we have in the pack. So first we have the Aeros, the Mercedes-Benz Aeros, which has 326 to 625 horsepower, a wheel setup of 4x4, 6x6, and that's 4x4. Sun shield, yes, no. I'd probably go yes, just add something. Horn, just those metal ones. Front guard, covers the headlights. Front bumper, just changes colour. Most of it's pretty similar, so I won't be going through all of them on all the trucks. But haven't rented a trailer for that one yet. And now let's move on to our next one, which is the Aerox. It's not Aeros, Aerox. Mercedes-Benz Aerox. It's plus Tech Drum RS26. This has same horsepower, same customizations, except it's got hook lift like an IT runner. This is its function here. Really nice. I'll show more of that in a minute. And then we also have the Actros L, which has same horsepower range, different cabins, so get standard, edition 3, extent, which just adds chrome, pro cabin. Personally, I don't really like it. Makes it look electric. Up to 6x4 on this one. Horns, and you can get illuminated star for the Mercedes-Benz. And finally we have the, well actually no, we've got one more after this. Actros L plus Tech Drum, so same thing, just on a different truck. Same things, extend, pro cabin, same horsepower range, same customization. The colours in this pack, you get trucks red, trucks grey, trucks light blue, trucks white, and the standard colours. Also we have the Hyzomat Hyzo Truck V2, I think it's a lot the same ones, except just get a few other things like warning signs. I think this is a like field truck. Yep, I think that's PTO there. So I think this is meant for more in the field. So I think if you're doing like sugar beet harvest. So let's speak about these the tech drum hoppers that are compatible with it. So I think the IT runner ones will work with it, I'll check. But we've got the half pipe, which 14,800, wouldn't really use it. The uni box, which is 39,500. The agro box, 39,500. And the push off container, 30,000. So this is the Albatross. And not something that's too noticeable, but it's a good feature. So if you look at the hook lift, when I make contact with it, that goes straight and locks in. And then you hook it up, load container, so on. But let's just hold for a second, go look, see if we can get another changing system. So let's just do the Bergman. This is just a test if they actually work. There's other ones on the top. And personally, don't really like this one as much. And yes, they do work. I think you just got to watch the length of the container you're using. Because obviously some of them just don't fit. Like this one hasn't got quite a big overhang. Let's take the tech drum down to the refill station. This one's got normal wing mirrors, but the reason I like this one more is it's got dual steering. As you saw there, I almost hit something and just steer away pretty smoothly as well. Quite like having dual steering, quite a helpful thing I have. I prefer it on this type of truck. So let's just fill that with wheat. This is a fill station from 82 Studio. And I think it will handle pretty well with it. So, I'm just checked now. Spotted something. Now if this really works, I should be able to reverse. No. So it has what looks like a trailer hitch but not a trailer hitch. So that's misleading. So these are the rest of the trucks. Not do much in this, just give it a quick look around. Drive it. I do quite like the Mercedes trucks, they do have quite a nice cab and all that. So that's that one, and now let's move to the Albatross L. Fire that up. Now this one is slightly different, it's got some of the first functioning cameras in trucks, in vehicles, in Farming Simulator. They're not the best quality, but it does really just give you a look. Now let's do our final test of the video on the Heizomat Heizo truck. Let's just get this. Now I think this one has a PTO, I'm not too sure, haven't really used this pack yet. This one's also got a reverse camera. There we go. Now let's drive down to the site and give this a test. Now I have not used this mod, well the mod, the wagon yet, I've not really used this one. I'm thinking of using it on the Oak Ridge Farm series, but I don't know if that's too unrealistic. So works pretty well actually. It's pretty. It also gets up to working speed pretty well as well. Thing is, I think I would have to put no collisions on this one because I think Camsden's map is, Oak Ridge map is too tight to have something like this with collisions, so that's just something I'd have to be careful about. But as you can see here, picking everything up with absolute ease. And there we go. That concludes this video of the Mercedes-Benz Trucks pack, the third member of the Year 3 season pass, with countless trucks. I don't think I would use them, I just have them, but I think they could come in handy in some situations and series that I have. This is available on the Giants website. I'm not sure for how much, but it's available. It's available on all platforms for Farming Simulator 25. There's 17 pieces of equipment in this pack. I recommend if you're looking for a new brand as well. It looks really good. Got, especially with the reverse cameras. It's not a big feature, but it's certainly something interesting. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.